That was one of I don't know. They always have one episode in these seasons just so much better than every other one that's not like the season finale.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
That was
Between
great.
Craster.
I knew Craster was gonna die. I kind of knew, like you kind of knew all of these things that were gonna happen in this episode. Besides, like the Varys stuff in the beginning and the Sansa getting proposed to
Mm-hmm.
Loras Tyrell, didn't see that coming.
No.
And the whereas the first and second season, like a lot of the political stuff was happening in the background, you waited for it to be revealed. Now you're seeing the political stuff happening in here, like it's in your
Yes.
face more. And like Varys working his magic, and you don't see like him in the background working his magic anymore. He's just like in the
Front.
forefront,
Mm-hmm.
like doing it. um Marjorie is way smarter than Joffrey.
And the fact that Cersei went to
Yeah.
Tywin to tell him the Marjorie's problem, and Tywin turned the case on her, said, "No, actually, you're the problem."
Yeah, everyone knows
Mm-hmm.
the fact that the reason this all of this stuff has started in the first place is because they killed Ned Stark.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because of Joffrey and because no one could control him in the moment.
They never said why Jamie saved
They left that
Brienne.
for
Yeah.
another episode. I'm just thinking to me, like they traveled a little bit together, and I feel like he in deep down in his spirit, like he's a good person, but he's just so, like I said, he's jaded about the world. That he's like the world is terrible, terrible things happen all the time, so I just don't care about anything that happens. And like
It showed that they when they were at the campfire. She called him out. Said he gave up. I mean, he lost his the hand. That's what symbols him.
because now he was a prisoner and now they're both prisoners. So he was brought as a prisoner this whole time, and I don't know. There's another reason why he's being this way to her. Maybe he thinks that if they escape together again that she'll let him go or
Mm-hmm.
something, but I think the whole purpose of her bringing him was to release him. So,
Yes. King's Landing, get the girls back.
I yeah, being proposed to Loris, and Marjorie wants to use that. It's going three ways. How do I explain that? Tywin, Lyanna, what's Tyra? What's the older lady's name?
Oh, I don't know. I know you're talking
The
about.
older Tyrell woman who's
Yes.
the leader of their house. It's Tywin versus her, but really it's Littlefinger versus Varys,
Mm-hmm.
Tywin versus her, Marjorie versus Cersei,
Yes.
and it's to protect Sansa from Joffrey,
Mm-hmm.
from a Ned Stark situation happening again with Sansa. And it's this
Oh my gosh.
Baelish versus Varys, which is really Varys is getting the Tyrell and Baelish is controlling Tywin. Tywin, it goes down and down and
Something crazy that I did not do not understand yet. I'm
down.
sure will in the future. The guy who rescued Theon took him there, and they got him on the horse, rescued him
I
again,
don't
and
understand
brought him
that.
back. That's and
I
then
don't.
lied
He
that.
brought him back to just be like, and he looked like excited, like he
Yeah.
tricked him in some way by bringing him in a circle, bringing him back, and then making him realize that he wasn't being freed, that he was actually still captured. I don't know. That's some sick and twisted crap.
And he broke him down mentally during the time because he had information on him as well. Do you see what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You just solved it.
What do you mean?
You completely solved that. Do you not understand what you just said? The reason he did that is to get the information that he didn't kill the Stark boys, that they're still alive.
I just
The
connected the
reason
freaking
he
dots.
the reason he brought him out and around was to get the information.
Why does he need the information? What are the Stark boys to him?
They're important to someone,
Well, yeah.
and that information it costs money.
Yeah.
Like it has a value. So taking him away, making him feel like I'm freeing you, and
Mm-hmm.
then getting him to open up
That's
and
what.
tell everything,
Because he did.
to say the Stark boys are still alive, or if he did or didn't kill them.
Now it does make sense because when he was opening the door, he looked down like, was like, no, maybe it's not too late.
Maybe he didn't expect to get that out of him. Maybe it was just a whole ploy to like a sick and
Mm,
twisted way to imprison him again.
that was.
I don't know. That it's creepy. That character's kind of creepy.
The Men of the North.
Men of the Night's Watch.
Yes, thank you. They have lost, most of them have lost. I don't know if it's the cold and if it's not eating or the injured, but
I don't even know.
they're turning.
They killed the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
Yep.
The Lord Commander of the Night's Watch is dead. Gilly and Sam
are on the run.
They know Gilly and Sam left because he's said, "I'm gonna kill you, Piggy."
Yes.
So he knows that he's gone and he's out there somewhere. So they're gonna be like hunting Sam down.
Yep.
And Sam needs to get to the Night's Watch wall like
fast.
But he has a child, a newborn child, and Gilly.
It's no easy task.
So I don't know how many of the Night's Watch flipped in that moment, or if they're fighting each other, or what's going to happen.
Crasher's no longer an issue with his weirdness.
It seems like
they cracked.
The whole situation is like moot at this point because the Night's Watch collapsed right there. Their leader is dead. So who's going to fill the power vacuum? Who's going to be the leader? I don't know. I don't know who's going to take over, or if just that whole structure of the Night's Watch just collapsed before our eyes. The whole thing is just gone now, and it's just like a remnant that's effectless, can't do anything.
I'm thinking of a way. Who stabbed Lord Commander in the back? Was it once or twice? It was once, and then he fought through it, right?
It was that idiot. You know the guy that kept complaining?
Yes.
It was that guy.
Oh, okay.
It was him originally because the Lord Commander turned around and started strangling him, but then someone else came and stabbed him too. It's so bad. That situation's messed up. And I don't even know. It's
crazy to me that Daenerys opened up her mouth and she immediately spoke in the...
I guess that was where that situation was going to go. That she was going to flip them and kill them all.
It happened quick though, just like that. She's mine. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Set the stage. They were raised from boys, mutilated, put into slavery, put on kill or be killed training regimen by these people. Told to become a full person, you have to kill a mother's child in the city. Like that, I don't care if they're completely brainwashed. They hate these people.
Yes,
they want to kill them.
They did.
Any possible situation where they get permission to, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm doing it."
That first proof was like,
"Hell yeah, I'm doing it." They told me to follow the person with that stick. I'm following the person with that stick. It's just
that easy. Okay.
They must have been so gone in their head to be like, "Oh, I just raised a bunch of slaves. I took their humanity away from them their entire lives, and they just follow me because they're just in love with me, and they'll never do anything to me. I completely took their humanity away and turned them into ruthless killing machines, and then I give the it's like you have an enemy, and then you're like, here, oh, you want to buy some nuclear weapons? Here you go. And then you're like, when they use them on you, it's how could you have done this? Of course they were gonna do.
It was a really good episode.
It was really good. There was a lot of we hit every plot point, no filler, no nothing. It was just all a lot of loose ends getting tied up, a lot of parts that were solid, like the Night's Watch, getting ripped apart. And I feel like Game of Thrones is that in a nutshell. Things like get fixed and other things rip apart. Yep. Like it's just back and forth. The constant
struggle.
Yeah. But it's very good.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We're enjoying it very much. If you are enjoying it,
yes,
you break down enjoyers, leave a like, subscribe. If you're watching the breakdown, you're definitely probably already subscribed. But if you're not, please do check out the Patreon. We got full-length videos. Check out YouTube members. It's the cheapest way you can support us. It's the little join button at the bottom of the video. Like over there somewhere. Like down there.
I think so, yeah.
Like somewhere over there. It is like literally dirt cheap, but it helps us a lot.
Tremendously.
Yes. So we will end it here. Get ready for the map breakdown. Or I don't know how I'm gonna do that actually. But thank you
for watching
Immersive Reactions.
Until next time.
Previously on Game of Thrones. Back from the dead.
Back from the dead indeed.
Bunch of novice, very...
What are we?
Yes, that's what
we're trying our best to make a video today. Yeah, we missed last week, but yeah. So we hope you enjoy our Game of Thrones reaction. We're drugged up, dolled up, and put on the stage of the Game of Thrones universe, and we're gonna do our very best with the caffeine inside us to give you the most impressive sick with COVID reaction you've ever seen.
We're doing it for y'alls.
We are going to skim through last episode a little bit, just so we can like Hermione's here.
We're gonna skim through the last episode so we can remember some stuff.
Yeah, because we watched this 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, Varys found his cutter.
Oh.
Oh yeah, all that stuff. They killed.
They went crazy.
Yeah. Theon repented, but he was brought back anyway. They talked. Varys and Lady Orell talked. That was terrible.
Yeah.
And then Daenerys just comes out of the cut like she normally does and does some badass shit.
Yeah, I was expecting something, but that was good.
She commands like the least amount of screen time in this whole show.
But when she does, she
just destroys everybody.
Oh yeah, and Sam took.
They escaped. Beric Dondarrion kicking ass.
That's when they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that."
Do the handlers not speak Valyrian? Because they were just like, I'm just here, and then they got.
That's a good point. I noticed it on that.
Goddamn stabbed in the back. They're just like, hope you get off by 5 today. Yeah, there was no chance of peace with these people for her.
I think once he realized that she spoke Valyrian.
Yeah, he knew. Why is this not? There you go. Okay, welcome
back
into
immersive reactions.
And that's for us as well because we were a little sick. We're back though. We took 2 weeks off because about this time the Game of Thrones season 2 ended, but we're ahead on Patreon, and we took 2 weeks off. Right as we took our 2 weeks off from recording, we got so sick, and we're still sick. I can't wear makeup to hide it, but she is, and
doing my best.
Yeah, I haven't slept very well in days. I've been taking that Paxlovid, and it makes me hallucinate. So some of these edited episodes you're gonna get are gonna be pretty crazy, because yeah. Anyways, what do we expect to happen? The episode is called "Kissed by Fire." Kissed by fire. Who could be kissed and who's to fire?
Fire, I'm assuming. Versus the dragons, but kissed, I don't know who was being kissed.
I don't know.
Maybe the wedding, the royal wedding.
The royal wedding
between Marjorie and
that'd be wild. Who's being kissed by fire? Anyway, I don't know. I can't derive anything from it. I don't know. I really don't know.
I hope that Sam gets Gilly.
Yep.
Safely.
They're headed towards the Night's Watch wall. Plus, he's probably gonna warn them. But again, Sam can't keep up. His cardio is pretty bad. He doesn't work out that much. He eats a lot. I can relate. And you know what? I'm trying to think.
Give our predictions, we hopes, what we think.
I hope. I don't know what we're gonna see with Daenerys. I hope that we get to like.
I mean, she's got her whole Unsullied.
Is she gonna calm down now that she has the army, or is she gonna wait? Oh, that's the same thing. Or is she gonna go right to Westeros now? Because they're distracted.
Yeah, they are.
And
I don't know. That's tricky because she does have the dragon. She's Unsullied. She has one ship. Yeah. And the Dothraki.
She needs with the army. She could probably steal ships. I would assume.
She's got to be smart about it, though.
For sure.
I hope to figure out who this guy who took Theon back. I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Sneaky little.
He's in there a lot, so he's important. I don't know who he is. Jon Snow. I think he's going on some sort of mission. I don't know what the plan really is to attack the Night's Watch. I don't think he's gonna do that. He's gonna have to betray them, but then they're gonna want to kill him. I don't know what's gonna happen there. Who else is a major player in the season? Stannis isn't. Is like kind of on the sidelines. Robb Stark.
Marjorie, I feel like she's starting to take over a little bit.
Marjorie is taking over a lot. She has a lot more. Well, her character's new to this season, but her character like took over. Oh, Tyrell, crazy too. I like that character. I think we'll have a lot more to say once we watch it.
Yes.
And
Jaime Lannister almost is defeated.
By the way, guys, I want to just briefly explain how the mainline reactions are going to work now. We're not doing intros, but the intro to this episode is going to be in the end of the breakdown of last episode. So we're going to do our predictions for next episode in the breakdown. So it's going to be like, for example, episode 4 reaction to season 3 breakdown, which is what we thought of episode 4. But at the end of the breakdown is going to be our intro to episode 5. So it's going to be packed into there with the map breakdown, with our closing thoughts on that episode, and our opening thoughts on the next episode. So it's like a teaser for the next episode. Just so you know, we're not going to do long intros anymore. That's all going to get cut out. We're going right into the video. We're doing a little teaser into our a small little highlights of what we thought or think going into this episode, and then we are running right into the episode within 30 seconds. That's just because YouTube retention, viewer retention is like so bad. I don't even understand it. Like, people can't watch a 45-second intro. But that's the case, and we're going to do it that way. Just so you know, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. Turn on that. We're going to turn on. All right. Long people, start your copy in 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. Okay. Sorry, watch long people. Rewind. It didn't click for some reason. Start your reaction in 3, 2, 1.
If you like the video, please like and subscribe. It helps us get recognition on our videos, and we'll react to more in the future. Thank you.